Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to everything GBPJPY. In this channel, all I try to do and all we're doing here is showing you what's possible. First of all, if you're new to this environment of trading, currency trading, stock trading, options, whatever that is trading, right? I say welcome. Now, what is our goal here? We are going to analyze GBPJPY pounds versus Japanese yen. And before we do that, I'm going to just share my screen and we can take it from there, right? So what do you see here? What we are looking at here is the chart for GBP JPY on a 1 hour time frame. So our goal here is to identify a particular set file, not even a set file, a strategy. We have a strategy that I want to show you. And this strategy might be the only strategy that you will ever need to trade GJ profitably, right? This is not a financial advice. I'm just saying that this might be what you need. If you pay attention, if you learn the little fundamentals to this game, to this strategy. Remember, strategy alone cannot save you. What does the magic is you get the strategy, you have your risk management on point, and you fight yourself. I say fight yourself, literally. You know what I mean? Like fight yourself because it's you versus yourself in this market. I keep saying that in everything that I do. And I'm trying to tell people stop looking for strategies, but you will get this one. You will listen when I'm telling you this one. This might be the strategy that you need. Now you can go on from there and then become successful. And this is not a financial advice. Let's kick it. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. All right, so I'm going to put the mic down because it's about to get serious. I got my pen and I got my paper. Let's go because I'm teaching, right? Let's do it. So for this test, I don't think I will be using the 1 hour. Let me try to use 15 minutes and see. And we can do just the past month and see what happens, or we can do September. It does not matter, whatever you want. But let's just do a few days. Even no, today's November 27. This is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Actually, I should have said that in the beginning. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone that's celebrating that in the US. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you are having a good time with your family and with your families. Yeah? Okay, that said, let's go down to business. As you can see, you see, it's Thursday today, Thursday, November 25th, 2025. It's right there. Okay? All right. So let's actually try the month of November because we're in November already. Let me just see what happened. We can try the first week or we can try 2 weeks, whatever works. But let's try the first week of November, first and second week of November. Let's see. All right. So October 31st is a Friday. November 1st is here. Okay. November 1st is here. Okay. Oh, third, November 3rd is a Monday. So now let me read out the rules that we have to follow, right? Number one, please pay attention. I'm teaching now. Class has started. Number one, for you to trade, we are only trading the New York session. And that's not because the strategy only works for New York session, but this is because that's the only session that I can trade. So that's what I'm going to be testing on. You can take the strategy and go practice and back test it on a different session and see if it works for you. Now, we are going to back test, but not just back testing. We are also, in hindsight, implementing our strategy to see what we would have done. We would follow it exact. All right. So, rules to follow for your risk management. Number one, New York session only. We're gonna start looking from 9:30 because that's when New York session opens. We give it 9:30, give it some break and see. You don't have to necessarily get in at 9:30, but from 9:30 you start looking, or even from 9 o'clock you start looking. Right? It's subjective. Two, if we're only taking two trades in a day, we're only taking two trades in a day. That's it. Right? So you be very careful when you get in. Make sure your rules are met and all of that, because once you get in, you're locked in and you only have two chances. And there's three outcomes that are possible within this strategy, right? First is you take the first trade and you win. That means you're done for the day. You take the second trade, you take the first trade and you lose. That means you have one more chance to see if you can win or recover. You take that second trade. If you lose that trade, that's two losses in a row, back to back. You're done. Two trades done for the day. The third outcome is you take the first trade, you lost, and then you take the second trade and you win. You are done for that day. Does that make sense, guys? Now that I've laid down the rules, our stop loss is going to be 20 pips and our take profit is going to be 30 pips. 1.5, 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, kind of. All right. We are not doing no trailing. We're not doing no break evens. It's either we win or you will lose. Simple as that. All right. 15 minutes time frame. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So let me write these things down. Okay, GBP, JPY, 15 minutes. Stop loss is 20 pips. Take profit 30. 2 praise max. Okay. All right. So November, I'm gonna try for November 3rd. Let's see what has happened. First of all, also I forgot to mention you gotta have to check the economic calendar. For me, I personally use Forex Factory. So now let's go to November and see what has become of November. November 3rd, that's a Monday. Do we have, actually, because this is not USD related trades or setup, I am, because we're not trading when GJ, the countries that are responsible for those currencies are really active in the market. GBP is pounds, so it's gonna be in London session, and JPY is in Japanese, so it's gonna be Asian session. So these are all past. So New York session is the last session for the day. So I'm not checking for this particular pair. I'm not checking the Forex Factory. I'm just gonna go straight to trading from around 9, and then we don't open up another trade after 12 o'clock. But if we are already in a trade, we allow the trade to keep going until it reach its close, either a take profit or a stop loss. Does that make sense? Now let's go. All right, so here This is the start of the and okay, we come in here. We look left. You gotta first of all look left to see what's happening, right? Understand? So we look left before this. We see that there was a break of resistance here before the New York session. So we were looking for a buy around here, but a buy never comes. It never showed up. And now there is a break here, right? There's a break here for a sell. Bro, before, so we probably lost twice here because according to the strategy, we will be going for a sell here, somewhere here. We went for a sell here. Remember, take profit is 30, right? I'm sure we didn't make it. So, yeah, it went back, got us a loss here. Okay. So, got us a loss in this candle, in this big greenish green candle, right? Okay. So, that means that as soon as this, so we lost this one. Let me just write it. November 3rd. We lost 20 pips. First trade is a loss, guys. First trade is a loss. And now we enter here for a buy because you can see it has shown a buy has broken this little stuff that has happened here. Change, there's a change of character. So I get in there. So basically you can call this a breakout strategy, but not really. You have to also check other stuff, right? But this is what it is. So we go to looking for 30 pips and we got it. And that was it. And we're done for that day. 2 trades maximum, right? So we go for November 4. So we lost the first one, but we won the second one. So we were still up for that day by 10 pips. So let's go here. November 4. Why didn't it move? It's kind of, let me see what happened there. November 4. There's no holidays. He just didn't want to move. So it's going to be one of those stalemates day. November 4, that's an election day in the US, but it does not matter. GBPJPY is not USD. So we just have to do what we have to do. So this is ancient back. So this showed me that there is a sell. Remember, this is 8:45 and this happened. So from 9 o'clock, I could have went in here for a sell, but we're not going to win anything because nothing really happened this day. So probably just say 10 pips gain for that day. I just said 10 pips, even though it's more, but because this is 23, if you let it, it's about 27 pips. Did you make 30? Yeah, you kind of made 30 here, but I don't want to squeeze and squeeze. I'll just take about 15 pips. I'll just take 10 pips on 10 pips and get it over with. November 5th. Let's go to November 5th. This day I took just 10 pips profit. You know, even though it could have went to maybe 30 somewhere here. But mm, but let me see. Because our goal is we always have our stop loss and take profit in place. Let me see if that, yeah, that actually got to With spread, could he have? Yeah, he could have made it. Could have made it by the end of the day. This is 34. Okay, whatever. So I'll just leave it at 30 then. I was gonna just leave it at 10 pips. So we won 30 pips that day and we're done trading. It took to the end of the day, which is around 3 o'clock. That's 15 o'clock here, right here. 2:30 to finish that trade for that day. All right. We go to the next day, November 5th, which is a Wednesday. Okay. So what do we see? We're looking left and we see all this run during the London session. All this run. Okay. All right. So I've not seen a break of any support. So that means we're still in a buy situation. So I'm looking for a buy to develop and show me this, but it had a little wick that is bigger than the bottom wick. So I'll just skip this one. Around here, I might have entered for a buy, right? But this is the buy that showed me real solution here. You see this? Showed me a bullish candle. And then I got in here looking for 30 pips. I got it. The only difference here from doing it in real time is your patience. It's your patience. If you have the patience and then you know you can follow rules, this is good for you. Not a not a professional advisor anyway, but that's not a financial advice. You know that. Um, all right. So November 6th. Anything happen on November 6th? Let's see. 7 a.m. But it does not matter. The news came out for GBP, right? 7 a.m. But we're starting from 9, so that's 2 hours for it to develop and show us what they want to do. All right. So we look left. It's kind of ranging, doing all of that. No real breaks. All right. So we got a break here. That was a that was a break here though. Just a little break, but it showed downturn. Right. I would have said, oh, when it shows this, why not just enter here? But remember, to be consistent with what we're doing, we have to wait for it to actually break. So let's say when it broke here with this one, we could have entered for a sell, right? Because it broke that. It broke the support here. There's a support here, just a little support here. So he broke it, and we went for a sell. Did he make it? Yes, he made it. Okay, and then we're done for that day. Then we come here. Oh, this is moving. On Friday, November 7. On Friday, November 7. Ooh, it's moving up like this. So we are looking for a buy signal. We can see. Boom, 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 boom. We got in here. This is the 9:30 opening candle for New York session. You pulled back. I could have gotten here for a sell. I mean for a buy because of the push up. Remember, this was a break and then it came back to retest that and then it going up. Remember, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm teaching. Please pay attention, please. Okay? Pay attention. This is important. It's important for you and me. For you and me. It's important. Let's get this. So if I started at 9, well, this is a break here, obviously. So let's just say I got here. And sometimes waiting till 9:30 candle is better for, because that's when the New York market will open and a lot of stuff will start to happen. Especially GBP, I found is correlating with US 30 as well sometimes. So take that information and go find out what you find out, right? So we got in here for a buy and we made it. Know why? You understand why we went in here for a buy? We pushed up, and then there's this, and then you push up here. That's a big wick under the red candle, and we got in there. Simple as that. Okay. All right. So what do we learn from this? This is the last. Um, this is the last day for the week of November 3rd to 7th. All right. The last trading week day. So this is what we got. Let me tell you something. This is off the chart. If you are not willing to really pay attention to this video and go step by step, pay attention completely, you are not ready. Making money is boring. The steps, the process to make money in this market is boring. It's not excitement. You can even fall asleep while I'm talking because it's boring. It's tedious. You gotta back test, you gotta write stuff down. You gotta have to remember this pattern. This is it. This is it. And I don't have to respond emotionally. You have to know that you have the emotion, but you're not gonna like act on it right away. That's how you win. Well, thank you for the ones that made it this far to this video. If you made it so far to this video, congratulations, because you're serious and you're gonna make something out of your career in this trading space. Congratulations again. And then let's calculate what we got here. Let me get my calculator. All right, so the first day, we got, oh, come on. All right, so the first day we lost 20 and we made 30. 2 trades. So it was 10 pips up for that day. Second day, we made 30. Fourth day, we made 30. Fifth day, we made 30. I mean, no, November 6th, we made 30. And the fifth day, we made 30. That's Friday. So in all, we made 130 pips. I'm going to put it in the description anyway. So 130 pips on US 30, bro. You tell me what's better than that. Depends on how it could be good for you. Depends on how you're managing your lot sizes and your risk. What is your risk appetite? Right? 130 pips you made in a week. And if your risk management is tight, over time, you will make professional profit. The profit that professional traders are being considered as professional traders. And that is about 12, 15% a year. But the difference is that they manage big portfolios, big portfolios. So 10, 15% could be anywhere around 50 million for the year, and then they split, they get their commission and they are fine. But you and me, we are retail traders, man. We don't have all that money. So that's why mentally we are shooting to make 100%, which is laughable. But thank you guys for listening and for making it this far. And I will say that this session is now ended. And then I will see you. Please, 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 before you go, please subscribe, like this channel, and even share it with other people. Because the more people you send this to, the better the channel gets, and then we shall be able to serve other people and teach other people financial literacy, right? And then help other people, help ourselves out, drag ourselves up, because this is the essence of what we're doing. And that being said, I will see you in the next one. Okay? All right. Take care. Peace.